What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Warehouse Series. So guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, hit the notification bell so you know when I post, leave comments, and give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to be a member of Discord, the link's going to be in the description below. So I got a lot of small case type things coming out for you guys. So let's get to this one and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so right here I'm starting, like I said, I have 5 eggs on there, and I am starting trying to build my corners, thicker cases on the corners, like I always talk about. You're going to see me move these cases a couple times. I am really particular about how I start my base. I want it to be really good for me. And I actually thought to myself in my head while I was doing this, I know I'm moving these cases. Sometimes I get under my own skin. I drive myself nuts. So right here, I'm going to move this because I saw that was a little higher on the end, or a little low. Yeah, so I just did that. I like putting smaller cases in the middle of my pallet. I had that on my forks. Anytime I have a case that I don't think it's going to work immediately for me, and I have a 1 pallet order, I'll throw that on my forks and worry about it at a later time. Right here, I get 4 pie crust. I'm keeping them all together. Thicker boxes, I like, like I'd say, guys, all the time, I like to keep those cases together. Bigger boxes on the corners. Trying to keep things level. And I told you guys whenever I do these pallets, I build them backwards. So technically that back part would be my front part. So I'm actually building this backwards to how I would do it. I just want you guys to be able to see as much as possible. I tell you guys, there you go. Problem cases I talk about, those clear cases, clear wrap cases, stack them straight up. All my problem cases go in the middle of my pallet. Trying to keep things level. I move things around, guys. I do not set and forget, that's for sure. Now those 2 cases of hell of a good that I just put on the corner there, the dip, if that was any lower, I would not have put them there. The fact that I'm almost waist high, I will put them there. But like I said, if that was my base, I would not have them on the corner. They would be in the middle of my pallet. Once I get higher, I will put some problem cases towards the corner. Once again, guys, I showed you a pallet real quick. I'll explain myself at the end of that for that. It was something that I seen that I thought I should point out. Right there, what did I do with that middle case? I offsetted it. And you remember how I said that this is a big game of weight distribution. You do not want things stacked straight up in the air. You want to be able to distribute that weight around. And that's why I put that middle case where I put it. I'm just showing you guys a little bit of my order here, and I'm going to go back to selecting again. I noticed with these smaller pallets, I build up the middle of my pallet and then I try to level them out. Build up the middle, try to level it out. I do this a lot. Stacking my yogurt straight up. I told you guys I like to keep those small boxes together. Now I'm going to tie in. So you guys, I said in that one video, it's almost like you're building 4 separate pallets at one time. And when you have a time to tie it in, you tie it in. And I had an opportunity to tie the back and the front corners in. But I want to keep putting it, sorry about my butt there. I want to keep putting these videos out so you guys see a pattern with my orders. And you're going to see the same thing every time. That's why I said it's like Groundhog's Day. You guys should be building these pallets the same every time. So that's the end of the video. All right, so what I want to keep going on what I was saying there. If I were to have 9 orders like that and you put them all together, they're all going to look very similar. That's why I say get used to a routine. This is why you should be messing with this stuff whenever you're in your training weeks. You want to get into a routine. If it works, why are you changing it next time? All my pallets look very identical. All right, guys, so that picture I wanted to show you is this one right here. That's when I picked up my phone and I panned over to the person's pallet. This person built a really good pallet. But some people just don't think whenever they're picking up cases. If you pick up a case and you could just feel it. It's weak. It's just, you learn after time what are the strong cases, what are the weak cases. These blue cases that are at the bottom of this pallet that are just buckling, his whole pallet was leaning on the one side, and it looks so nice, but those two cases were just, it was rocking his pallet when he would drive. So you learn over time what cases not to put where. Now, if that was higher up the pallet, I got no problem with that. But putting them at the bottom of the pallet like that and stacking them on top of each other is asking for trouble. So I highly recommend, I use those, I call filler cases. All right, these smaller, weak cases, I call them filler cases. I leave my little gaps in the middle of the pallet, and that's where I stick those cases, unless I'm higher up the pallet. And then I don't mind sticking them on the corners. All right, guys, with that being said, short video today. I have more of these small case orders coming out. I'm going to be editing another one of me selecting in the warehouse with all small cases. And I took pictures today because I just didn't have the time on the clock to do it. Guys, you also got to realize whenever I'm doing this and I'm stopping and I'm filming and I'm doing certain things, it's costing me time on the clock. So I try to do what I can do without, getting a write-up for not making my standards too. But like I said, I got pictures that I want to show on an order that I did today. I got small, more stuff coming out, guys. I got more Discord pictures, people sending on Discord. I got a lot of content coming out. If you guys are new selectors, keep watching my videos and ask any questions, and I hope I'm helping you guys. I will see you next time. Have a good one.